All right, so real quick, I listened to the Tim Pool podcast with Kanye West at work the other day, and was sad to see that he, you know, left a half hour in. I was interested in hearing what he was saying and everything, but now I just watched the Alex Jones thing. Look, um, Kanye's losing his mind in front of the entire world, and it's really, really sad to see. Um, I'm a huge fan of Kanye West's early work, at least um, as an artist, but this is just kind of like I wonder what's going on behind the scenes because there's all these theories about Milo Yiannopoulos and Nick Fuentes, what their part in this is, with Milo's tweets and about Trump and getting revenge and the Trump dinner, and you guys can look into that. I'm sure you've already heard about it, but um, there's a deeper story going on that the public isn't seeing, and I can't help but feel like both of those people are fully aware of that and fully aware that they're not that the public is not aware of the whole story. The public's only aware of what they're shown, and what they're being shown is Kanye losing his fucking shit. Kanye's even just playing the roles for those two names as yes men around Kanye right now is probably not good because um, I mean, look, he went from being one of the most beloved artists of our time and being the richest black man in the world to now having his bank accounts frozen, losing his wife, losing his kids. Um, I know just as a father, not being around my kids would do detrimental things to me and to my mental state. But I can't imagine the fall from grace that he's experiencing. And it's sad. It's really sad. I don't sympathize with any of the things that he is saying during the Alex Jones interview, especially because of how far he did take it. Because, you know, everybody's heard the trope of, well, Hitler did good things too. And that's like a spin that you can put on things. Like, oh, well, he was good for, I don't know, he was good for creating a sense of nationalism for his country. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that was great, but he also did that to slaughter millions of people. So, like, that's just a not, like, digging deeper into those statements, you easily find them to be false. And um, when you're surrounded by yes men, nobody's digging into those statements with you and for you to find that falsehood within them. So he's just losing his mind. He's losing his shit, and it's really sad to see. And I don't think he's coming back from this one. Um, but I do think that there is a much deeper game at work here, because we're not aware of like what on in between these appearances, what's going on with Kanye's phone. You know, um, who's texting Kanye? Who's calling Kanye? What emails has he gotten that's telling him what all he's losing? We've already seen texts from, I think his name's Harvey or whatever, Kanye's that dude, that Canadian dude or whatever that's hooked with the Canadian military that is involved in like Amy Winehouse and Amanda Bynes and all these people that have lost their shit as well. And in those texts it says, you know, we can sit down and have a conversation, or we can send you off to Zombieland. We don't know any other texts that he's getting now in between these appearances where he's coming out saying all this stuff. So it could very well be that he started at one point with this train of thought, and along the way in these string of appearances on these national publications, that he's received even more texts, even more emails from people telling him that he's going to lose everything, that they're going to take everything, that they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and it's just sent him over the edge. That's not an excuse for his behavior. It's not an excuse for what he's saying. I'm just trying to show some kind of like empathy, I guess, for what is potentially going on behind the scenes of what we're not seeing. So I don't know, guys. It's just fucked up. It's fucked up to see that, like, it's fucked up what can happen, I guess, when you lose everything and you go down the wrong path and get surrounded by the wrong people, because I do think he's surrounded by the wrong fucking people right now, and he wouldn't be surrounded by the right people if he was still under his handler's care, or if he was still under the fact that he even has a handler, you know, is fucked. I'm sure that he has some kind of mental health issues. I think we all do, to some extent. Some more severe than others, but no matter what, I think Kanye was gonna lose on this one. If he stuck with the people that he was with, they would have sent him to Zombieland. If he continues to go with the people that he's with now, he's gonna put himself there. So, I don't know. I just feel really bad for where he's at and the way he's thinking, because I'm sure it's probably really fucking scary, and you're looking to point a finger at anybody and you're connecting dots that just don't match up, but in your mind they're matching up. It's just really sad to see. And it sucks. But I guess we'll see where it goes. And I know he's saying some fucked up things right now. I know he's saying some fucked up things. But just try to understand that this man is going through it. He's really going through it. And try to have some kind of empathy for him as a human being. You might not agree with what he's saying. You might not agree with what he thinks. I don't agree with what he thinks. I don't agree with what he's saying. But I can have empathy as a human being for another human being. And I don't know if that's what point he was trying to get at with half that shit he was saying on Alex Jones, but he did not go about it the right way. I don't know. I guess we'll see where it goes.